Hey everyone! Let me dive right into this bonkers story that's currently the talk of London, and honestly, it's had me glued to my screen for hours. If you haven't heard about Emilio's experience at a local London library, then buckle up because it's about to get wild. Emilio, a steadfast librarian with a penchant for precision, recently encountered what many are now calling the London Library time warp. On an ordinary Thursday afternoon, while Emilio was lost in his world of cataloging books, something peculiar happened. At one moment, he checked the time and it was 2:45 p.m. After what he perceived to be a few seconds of stretching his limbs, he was shocked to see the clock now reading 3:45 p.m. Initially, like many of us would, he thought he was just being a bit absent-minded or perhaps all the clocks had been meddled with. But here's where it gets spooky. Every other time-keeping device in the library, including his own phone, mirrored that missing hour. Wondering if he'd taken an accidental nap, Emilio decided to check the library's CCTV footage. Prepare to have your mind blown. The footage showed him standing eerily still for an entire hour, while other patrons and librarians moved around him, seemingly unnoticing. It's like everyone else was in fast-forward and Emilio was paused. The story spread like wildfire. Many Londoners who heard about it began sharing their own experiences of time glitches, but none as concrete as Emilio's. The mystery deepened when medical experts cleared Emilio of any health anomalies. No blackouts, no episodes, nada. He was the picture of health. Now, I'm not saying we're in the Matrix, but come on. An entire hour goes missing and we've got video proof of it? If this isn't solid evidence that there's more to our reality than meets the eye, I don't know what is. Maybe London is ground zero for uncovering the fact that we're all part of some grand simulation. Maybe Emilio, with his impeccably catalogued books and unflappable routine, somehow glitched the system. Jane, a regular visitor to the library who claims to have been present during this lost hour, said, "I remember seeing Emilio. It's so strange. I borrowed a book from the counter right next to him. He seemed perfectly normal, just doing his librarian thing. But now that I think of it, he did have this spaced-out look. At the time, I brushed it off, assuming he was lost in thought. But after hearing about this time lapse, I'm utterly gobsmacked." Liam, a university student and a self-proclaimed time enthusiast, weighed in with his theory. "I was on the other side of the library, but I did notice that my study session felt strangely elongated. It's hard to describe. When I heard about Emilio's experience, it sort of clicked. What if there are pockets or zones within the library where time behaves differently? I mean, we've all heard of the Bermuda Triangle, right? Maybe this library is London's miniature version of it." Rebecca, a local barista from a coffee shop around the corner, mentioned an influx of library-goers coming in for caffeine fixes post this mysterious event. It was a bit like they were trying to shake off a dream. A couple of them chatted about Emilio standing like a statue. One lady even joked, saying she wished she could pause like him during her hectic workdays. But jokes aside, there's a palpable buzz in the air. It's like everyone's simultaneously excited and unnerved. If you're ever in that particular London library and feel a sudden chill or the tickle of déjà vu, maybe, just maybe, you're about to lose an hour of your life. Or who knows? Maybe it's just the British weather playing tricks on us again. Until next time, keep an eye on your watches and stay curious.